Alright, Hades Omega here, and it's another episode of Hades Omega Desktop Show and Tell with Jibril here from No Game, No Life, okay? This is another freeing S-style swimsuit figure. The interesting thing about this, it's not really a swimsuit figure. As you can see here, it says Jibril Shampoo version. So it's a, I don't know, it's like a, she's taking a bath figure. It's a bath figure, okay? Yeah, this is kind of like the only one that I have that's a bath figure, okay? She's not wearing anything, okay? I just saw her on Ami Ami. I didn't think I was gonna be able to get her. It was, you know, it's pandemic and it's hard to get anything from Japan. And Ami Ami had her in stock, and I said, hey, I'll buy her up. And she was 4,860 yen. Okay, that's about 45 US dollars. It's not bad. And there are two other S-style No Game No Life figures. There's the Shiro cat and the Stephanie dog, okay? And I was not able to get those, unfortunately, okay? So I got her for 45 US dollars ish, 4,860 yen from Ami Ami, and it took me a long time to get her because she got sent through surface mail. So that was in a time where like the Japanese post office wasn't sending anything anywhere, okay? so they had to do the surface mail, and that's when they put it on a ship. So Jibril was on a ship for a long time, crossing the ocean to get to a port near where Hades Omega lives, and then the post office delivered her to me, okay? And I think that the shipping for that costs about $50 for a bunch of figures. So it's cheap shipping, but it takes a long time. The thing about is a little story about surface mail is if you do order anything by surface mail, it will like you'll be wondering, like 1 or 2 months down the line, you'll be wondering, where is my package, okay? When it's on the ship, you don't know where it is. When it gets to you, it is when it gets to you, okay? When it gets to your port, as then will you know, like, hey, she's in the country, and then you'll know where she is, okay? So it took me like 2-3 months. It took forever, okay? Like you almost kind of forget that she's out there, you know? That's what I say, okay? All right, so that's my story about how I got her. All right, it took a long time. If I do see the Shiro cat or the Stephanie dog figure, I may get them. Okay, but this is really the one I wanted. Okay, because this kind of it reenacts a scene from the anime. Okay, a memorable scene from the anime where they're taking a bath. Okay, and she's got this shampoo bottle with her. Okay, and Jibril's really pretty too. So, okay, so let's start the show and tell. All right, so here's the box. It's got like a pink background. It kind of matches Jibril's pink hair. All right, you've got kind of like almost a 3/4 figure of the figure itself. It looks like I can see why it costs more than other ones. I think most S-style figures are around $30-ish. Okay, here we got the No Game No Life logo. This is a S-style logo right here. All right, the S-style swimsuit figure. S-style here, No Game No Life, Jibril Shampoo version. Okay, so that's what this is, the shampoo version. This is number 32 in the S-style freeing S-style line. Okay, and then this says Jibril Shampoo version right here, and it's 1 and 12 scale painted figure. Okay, they're all the freeing S-style figures are 1/12 scale painted figures. Okay, very good stuff in a small package. All right, here's one of the sides. So now you can see like pretty much the whole figure. Almost her wings take up a lot of space. All right, you can tell she's not wearing any clothes. And then she's product number 32 here. Okay, and then it's kind of like that same pink background with the S-style logo in the back there, but she takes up a lot of that side. Okay, here's the back. Here you can see a half shot from like a front top down angle, and then here you get the booty shot right here. And then here you can see the other figures that she comes with. So generally these S-style figures, they sell them in pairs, but this one, they're a trio. Okay, so there's the Stephanie dog figure, there's the Shiro cat figure I was talking about, and then there's Jibril in the center. Okay, I don't know what numbers they are. I'd have to look them up. Okay, and then you got a bunch of info here. There's the freeing logo right there. This is a PVC ABS figure. All right, and yeah, let's check this side out. Okay, so this is you get a picture of the actual figure's backside, all right, most of it, and then the same info on the other side, all right. Okay, so let's go open her up. Okay, there it is. There she is, the lovely Jibril. She's actually one of my favorite characters in the anime. She's very hot, and she's kind of lewd and perverted and very dangerous at the same time. Okay, so yeah, she's a really interesting character. All right, so yeah, this kind of reenacts the bathroom scene. Okay, I think the other figures go with it too. I haven't watched the anime in a while, but I do remember there was a scene where she was in the bathroom with everybody, you know, taking a bath, and then like there was this, yeah, the shampoo bottle and everything. So okay, so yeah, that's the shampoo bottle right there. All right, so we'll do a quick 360 of her, and then I will look her over closely, and then we'll begin the scrutinization process and take a closer look at the details of the figure. Okay. I can already tell you this, I really like this figure already. There is a lot of details in it. And she's not wearing a lot of clothes. She's not wearing any clothes. Yeah, this is like my first nude S-style figure. Okay. Alright. Okay. So I've looked her over, and really there's nothing bad I can say other than like it could be a little bit better with the paint, okay? But anyway, I've already gone through the conclusion sort of. But we'll dive in a little deeper. Also I want to point out that this figure had a lot of assembly, okay? There's like 1, 2, 3, there's 4 parts to this one. Generally there's usually only 2 or 3. The base, the body, and the head. All right, so here it tells you to put her little halo on. All right, this halo thing here on her head, and then put her head on the body. I would put her head on the body first, then put the halo on it. Okay, it is kind of hard to get her head on the body. You have to use a lot of force. I hope I didn't scratch her or anywhere. Okay, and then the base is interesting because there's no pegs on the base. She just sits on the base. Okay. So literally you can put her anywhere you want, okay? All right, so let's begin the scrutinization, all right? So let's start from the bottom on up. Okay, so there's the base. The base is just this kind of clear blue cog thingy that all the S-style figures have, all right? They're all that same shape, so you kind of intermesh them. It's like a gear. And this one is like a dark blue, which is interesting because I don't think there's any other thing in the figure that's a blue, okay? They just kind of just chose that color for her. Why not pink? Because she has like pink hair, you know, the box is pink. Okay, and then like I said, she's just sitting on it, all right? And it is a kind of like a transparent color. Okay, so that's the base. Okay, Hades Omega's first nude figure review, all right? Well, I'll tell you this, all the naughty bits have been cleverly hidden, okay? So I'm gonna tell you, all right? Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's not a very tall figure, it's actually very short. So if you can put her in a place that's not very, you know, doesn't require, the good thing about this figure is it doesn't require a lot of space to store her, okay? Or display her. Is what I'm gonna say. So we'll kind of look at the legs. It's pretty much all skin and feathers is what this figure is all about. All right. So there's her legs right there. The skin color looks good. All right. The skin had better be good because the figure is all skin. All right. You can see her feet right there. Feet look good. Her toes look like toes. Does she have any kind of nail polish on? I don't know, but there is some kind of glossy stuff on her toenails, so you can make out her toenails. Okay. Maybe it's like some very light, clear pink paint or something. All right, it's right over here. All right, and then she's got a tattoo on her thigh right here. Okay. Oh, you guys, if you guys don't know, she's from the race of it's called a flugel. Okay, I think that's what it's called, a flugel. That's the race that she is. All right. Kind of like an angel, I guess. Okay. And then yeah, you kind of got we can already kind of talk about this shampoo bottle because it literally wraps around her whole body. It's like a bottle with shampoo, and then there's this kind of big. It looks kind of like a hookah, is what it looks like, sorta. If you guys know what a hookah is, and it just kind of wraps around her whole body, sorta, like, and it covers all her naughty bits. Okay, and it's pink. Okay, literally it does look like a hookah. All right, and then yeah, so. Skin looks good. It's a little shiny. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, it does look kind of little plasticky if you put it in a bright light, but it's not bad. Like right here, it looks a little shiny where her leg is, but it's not too glossy and it's not too flat, is what I'm gonna say. Okay. All right, nice legs. Let's look at the back. So, oh yeah, you can see the booty. She's got a really nice round booty. Doesn't look like there's any kind of shading in this picture other than like her hair changes color. Okay, I know it's kind of hard to work our way from the bottom up because the figure is so short. Yeah, and then just kind of the way her leg bends and everything, it still looks good. It looks like, it would look for a real person. Okay, so you can see everything but her butt crack. Someone say her wings are supposedly attached right to her hips. Okay, you can't even see where it attaches. It's just kind of just there. Okay, and then the shampoo bottle kind of goes up underneath it, so you can tell this figure would have to be assembled very carefully because there's a lot of stuff overlapping. Okay, and like lots of different colors too. The pink here, skin color, the white. Her wings are white, so let's go talk about her wings. Yeah, so they're just a kind of like a matte white. Okay. They look good. There's no shading on them whatsoever, though. They just kind of look flat, okay? So the paint could be better on her wings, is what I'm going to say. All right, it just kind of looks just flat, dull-looking color, is what I'm going to say. It does look like the tips are a little brighter than the rest of it, though, so maybe it does have a little bit of shading. Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. Okay. Let's just go start looking at the upper part of the figure now. So there you can see her tummy, and then you can see her arms are around her boobs right here, and then she's kind of just squeezing them together, and then she's kind of hiding the nipples with the shampoo bottle in her hand. Okay, and there's definitely there's a lot of side boobage action on this side here for you side boob fans. All right, no armpit though. Sorry, you Wacky Pie fans. All right, and then she's got another tattoo on her shoulder right here. Okay, very nice. So yeah, there's a tattoo here. Okay, you can see the tattoo right here, right? And then there's another tattoo on her arm. Okay. Okay, and then we'll kind of look up at her head. She's got kind of those kind of strange looking eyes looking out at you with her mouth open. Her face looks good. All the lines look like they're good. Her eyes look like they're on there straight. And then she's got a little halo on her head right here. There's just a peg that you just plop it in there. Okay, it looks pretty good. I can't really see anything wrong with it. Yeah, it looks good. You would think that, like, you might be able to find a nub mark somewhere. Maybe there is a nub mark, but I can't see it. Okay. And then there's like a kind of little design pattern in it right here. Okay. All right, and then let's talk about the shampoo bottle. I kind of did, but it's pink and it's kind of got this kind of band around it. And then I guess you squeeze it, and then the shampoo comes out of the little hose here. Okay, that's been wrapped around her body, strategically wrapped around her body. Let's go follow it. Okay, it goes up over the top and it wraps around her arm right here. Okay, and it goes down between her butt crack. Okay, okay, and then it goes up her hip, under her wing. Yep, under her wing, and it goes over her other wing, and it wraps around her other arm, and yeah. So I don't know how that happened. I don't know how this happens, guys, but it just is. Okay, and it's awesome. All right, so there she's kind of got like a pink purplish or like a dark pink colored hair. All right. Oh, it's got several different shades. So actually the hair is very nice. You can't even really see. Okay, yeah, there's that kind of mold line right here that all the figures have. Okay, they didn't really try to hide it all that much, but it looks like it blends in pretty well. It does blend. You can barely notice it. Okay, it blends in well with the rest of her hair, the texture and the molding and everything. The molding looks very good on this figure. She's kind of got this like ahegao right here. Okay, you can kind of see it's kind of like a purplish pink, and then it kind of gets lighter in the back. All right, the shading, yeah, the shading is like a white. Okay, it's like a white and pink, and then it changes color. All right, it changes from pink to like a kind of aqua or mint color. I'll say a mint color. There we go. Not quite aquamarine. It's a little bit lighter. But it's like a kind of a very light green. Okay, and then it becomes purple. It becomes purple again at the tips. All right, so like it changes colors like 3 times. The hair is amazing. Okay, I'll tell you that, man. Jibril has some very interesting hair. Okay, it's like 3 different colors, and so that is where all the shading is. She also has these kind of ears. All right, the flugo ears sticking out of her. It reminds me of Utaware Mono, if you guys have watched that. Yeah, they kind of stick out there. It's a kind of like a brown, that kind of like that brown and the mint color, and it is shaded too. So there is shading on her ears. All right, so there is some significant shading in the hair and her ears. Okay, that's literally the only shading I can find on the figure. It would be nice if there was some shading on the skin. She's got so much beautiful skin that it would be nice to have some shading. But back here you can kind of see her spine, right? The channel, and like it's been molded very nicely. So it when a figure has really nice molding, you don't really have to have that shading, because the molding makes the shading too. So in a way, it kind of, the molding makes up for not having any shading. So he's like a big fan of shading. Okay. All right. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yes, the shampoo bottle is the most intricate part of the figure, is what I'm gonna say. All right. And like, yeah, so this one is kind of like a memorable figure for Hades Omega, because I actually remember this from a scene in the anime. Okay, I think the dog and the cat figure also come from that too. But yeah, and so that's the reason I wanted this, and I didn't think I would be able to get it. I thought she would be really popular. Okay, I don't know where you can find her right now. She's been out for quite a while, so she'd probably be pretty expensive if you can find her. Hopefully they'll do another run. Okay, but if you do find her, I would buy her. It's a very nice figure, very nice molding. The paint, it's flawless. There's nothing wrong with the figure. Okay, that I can find. I couldn't find a speck of dirt on her. I can't find anything wrong with the molding. There's no overspray or anything. Everything looks good. Okay, there's nothing Hades Omega can complain about, and she's so hot. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay. Yeah, that's my first nude S-style figure, okay? But she hides all the naughty bits. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, so is Hades Omega happy with this figure? Yes, I am very happy with this figure. I will see if I can get the Shiro cat and the Stephanie dog figures, okay? So I'll do rotating 360s and some close-ups, and that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Hades Omega out. Yeah, so this is I think this is my only No Game No Life. And the other interesting thing about this S-style figure is it comes in a trio, okay? There's the Stephanie, the Shiro, and then now the Jibril, okay? So there's 3. Generally they come in pairs, okay, but they don't. And this one doesn't, she's not wearing any clothes in this one too. She's wearing a shampoo model. All right.